Goeiemorgen and good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday thus far. And I hope you're all ready for an amazing escape to nature with all of us. My name is Lisa, and I will be your waterhole naturalist for the day, having a look at the Okokweya waterhole in Namibia, as well as our beautiful dam in Djuma, where we've got our dam cam. And I would love to hear from you. Right now we are live in Okokweya, but of course all of our locations that we'll be going to will be live in real time. And we want to hear from you. So if you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, please do get in touch with us. We love hearing from you. And of course, we'll see how the day progresses. Perhaps we'll do a few anagrams or Afrikaans quizzes, whatever you guys feel like. We'll definitely be doing that. But as you can see, we are having a very productive start in the beautiful Okokweya with some zebras, springbok, and the oryx is now leaving us. But we'll definitely see some more today, I'm sure. These beautiful antelope are the gemsbok or the oryxes. Very, very common animals to see in these type of regions and topographies, as well as the springbok. So the gemsbok, the big one, the oryx, they are the national animals of Namibia. They are also the logo of a certain airline. I'm just trying to think. I think it's Emirates, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. But then the springbok are the national animals for South Africa. So remember this location that we... Ooh, it's a bit early for that, don't you think? Goodness. That one already has a broken horn. But this location is not in South Africa itself. Namibia is a different country to South Africa, where all of our other locations are. Amakala, Djuma, Pridelands, Madikwe, as well as Kariga. And this is our only location currently that we have that is not in South Africa. It's amazing to think what technology actually enables us to do. But both of these antelope, the springbok and the oryx, are designed to be able to survive in areas like this. They can go days and days and days without water. They are not at all water dependent. And each of them, has a special design as well with regard to their actual bodies. Oryxes, it's a massive animal. You would think that they quickly overheat, especially carry around those huge horns every single day, but they don't. With the oryxes specifically, they've actually got a very cool nasal design or set of veins, and that helps them to not overheat.
We have zebras. We actually also have a lone wildebeest. There were warthogs, but they've disappeared. So I wonder if this is just a really nice hanging out spot, or maybe it's even a mineral site. There are quite a lot of those in Madikwe, where there's a lot of minerals in the soil, and many of the animals come down to actually eat the soil. You'll see their red mouths, and it's very sweet to watch them do it, actually. Animals need to obtain all their nutrients and minerals as well, just like we do. And they can obtain them in many different ways. But eating the soil, as many of you know, is called geophagia, is one way of doing that. And it's not really just any soil they eat. They're not just going to sort of say, ooh, soil, delicious, yummy, we're going to eat that. No, they are going to be aware that it is soil that contains a high mineral content. And when you look at the zebra, there's a warthog, the zebra body, it looks very, very smooth. But actually, the black and white stripes are not entirely even. And this always really fascinates me, that they have this sort of unexpected, I guess, ability to raise hair on the black stripes. Almost like velvet. Imagine velvet. It's got that texture, it's got that thick, hairy texture. That's what the black stripes sort of appear like, and the white ones remain flat. So although this is on a very minor scale, the difference in the hair length of the two stripes actually assists with the transfer of heat from the skin to the hair surface, if you like. Whenever we see elephants, I've noticed a lot of naturalists relate to the elephants and talk about intelligence when around elephants and emotions when around elephants. And I always find that interesting. Why is it we're drawn to those aspects? I really do believe every animal is intelligent as it needs to be. I don't think we, especially as humans, could ever sit there and say, oh, that animal's not intelligent. I don't think we could ever say that. I think it's a very silly thing to say. But I wonder why we feel this when we're around elephants. Is it because we relate? They're visibly emotional, they're visibly tactile, they're visibly family orientated, so we relate to them as humans. I just often find that interesting when any of the naturalists come across elephants. It's the same sort of story, the same sort of feelings. And as I mentioned earlier, the elephants that go up the copy, I absolutely think that elephants feel pleasure in their environment. And even pushing over trees, which is not ideal all the time, I think there's a lot of pleasure in that. There's a lot of pleasure in breaking branches and feeling that branch break and smelling, touching, pulling, grabbing. I think there's a lot of joy in that for an elephant.
What an incredible way to end our day on Escape to Nature. We finally got swimming elephants, and they're actually calming down a little bit now, but they've really been having a blast, climbing on top of each other, which to a lot of people, can be confusing. It seems like mounting. That is just a display of dominance, just like people. I don't know about all of you, but I am much lighter when I am in a body of water. So they definitely have way more abilities when they are in the water because they're lighter. So as I said, these are two younger bulls and a little bit of a... Where'd you go? You just disappeared. A lot of dominance display going on now as we see. And this is how they learn. But what a brilliant day it has been. I'm sure all of you will agree with me. I am so happy with everything that we've gotten to see today. And I hope all of you have enjoyed this escape to nature with us. And thank you as always so much for your questions, your comments, your suggestions, playing along with the different names for animals. We did not even do all that many today, but we'll definitely delve into it either over the weekend or next week. I will be here for the weekend for Escape to Nature. So I hope that all of you will join us and that we'll have some more fun. But what a brilliant, special way to end this Escape to Nature. And if you missed it, they are not trying to mate. These are two bulls that are trying to establish dominance. And even after we end Escape to Nature, you're more than welcome to monitor the dam cam either on YouTube or on the app. You can keep updated with what's happening at the water holes. But it has been a beautiful day. For myself, Lisa, your water hole naturalist, thank you so much for spending your Friday with us, and I hope everyone has a brilliant weekend. Travel safe if you do, and I cannot wait to spend another Escape to Nature with all of you tomorrow. But from myself, Lisa, cheerio!